know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
Collins with it, now guarded by Brown. Collins passes to Wiggins, jacks up a three. The Pistons clear it. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out. 4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So we'll see Jordan Clarkson go to the line here. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
Jordan Clarkson, 1 shot.
A veteran in this league, Jordan Clarkson is known as a fantastic scorer. Someone who can fill it up from all 3 levels.
And finished off by Stewart.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Pass to Clarkson. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. On the attack, Wiggins. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I like the feed from Clarkson, showing he's more than just a scorer.
Here's Sasser. Stewart, a screen on Young. Sasser on target from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Aldama, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. One thing about Isaiah Stewart, Steve, he is an enforcer.
Yeah, he can move bigs around at both ends. At the bucket, he'll score right through you, and he fights for rebounds.
And the basket by Aldama.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
Here's Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Young, the pass to Collins. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Thompson against Wiggins. Now Cunningham coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Young with it. Aldama right side. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Stewart. Nifty move, and he sinks the layup.
This is where you want Isaiah Stewart being aggressive. He's a solid interior scorer.
There's Young with the 3. Drills it from deep.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Here's Sasser. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Thompson's shot is off. Here's Collins. Lays it up and banks it in. Collins has gotten his second bucket on the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Timeout called, the Pistons. checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. The Hawks #1.
The way they space the floor is why they get so many open three-pointers. It's all about how they consistently move around the court.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Hounded by Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And again, the Pistons missing. The Hawks leading. Here's Aldama, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
That shot wide open.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young looking for an opening. Pass to Clarkson. From deep. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Here's Sasser. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Young way outside. And the Hawks with another 3.
Everything is within Trae Young's range.
And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. Back to the game after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second.
Good work by Wiggins going right into the coverage. Now, he knows how to get himself to the line and get the shot off.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And that one misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard. Then on Tuesday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And that game against Kansas City, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Knox, he's checked in for Collins. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from the inbound. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Smith left side. Knocks the pass to Smith for three. Hardaway can't hit that one. Cunningham with some nice D. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Wiggins throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Sasser, covered by Smith. Cunningham passes to Brown. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. For three, Smith drops in the three. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And it just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Now here's Smith for three. Hardaway gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Sasser. Here he goes. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. The 11-footer, Torres, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I like how poised Cunningham is. Good at running pick and rolls and finding passing lanes.
And that one's good. Knox. Detroit calls timeout. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Hawks, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And, of course, Detroit, pretty far behind right now. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Şengün, a screen on Smith. Here's Sasser, and Okongwu with the block.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Here's the three, and the Hawks with another three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Sasser, covered by Smith. Pass to Stewart. Deflected! Smith outside. Here's Knox. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Team 7. At the line for your Hawks.
Detroit calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
There's 1:12 left to play in the second quarter. All right, time for an injury report. And let's get an update here on John Collins' injury. Allie, any news?
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Hawks about his status. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Pistons getting their last shot to go.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Smith into the...
Oh, did you see that? Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and roll, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
Just about halfway through the year now, certain rookies are distinguishing themselves, others are running out of steam.
The leaders are breaking away from the pack, some truly exceptional young men. Now let's talk about what's been going on in our game. I think we've got to start with Andrew Wiggins.
Unreal discipline at the offensive end. He can quickly assess what the defense is trying to take away and then make a move to counter.
It's been a calculated effort, no doubt, and with great results, shooting over 60% in that first half. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Number 1, Trae Young.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Here's Young. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. They've got Onyeka Okongwu, Trae Young out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Bamba in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Wasting no time right there. I like when Beasley is assertive on offense.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And Young gets it to go.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And here's Cunningham outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Pass to Bamba. Thompson against Johnson. Back to Bamba from the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's a Kongwu for 3. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Şengün, the screen. Here's Cunningham. And there's Şengün on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Bamba, a screen on Cunningham. There's Young with the 3. Mamba, the pass to Young. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Young's got 11 points.
What an effort by Trae Young. He found a way to score it.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Pass to Beasley. Shoots over Brown. The 3 from Bamba. The Pistons clear it. Thompson scanning the floor. Cunningham with the ball. Over Bamba. And it's Cunningham missing.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Okongwu, a screen on Cunningham to the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trae makes quick reads and great decisions.
Cunningham against Young. Cunningham passes to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 7 tonight.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Bamba, that's good.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Johnson with a double team. And here's Thompson for 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Johnson with a double team. Brown with it. Beasley covers. Stewart, a screen on Okongwu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Now here's Young. He's got 11. Mamba, the pass to Young. From deep, Johnson. Detroit with a rebound. Şengün, a screen on Young. To the inside. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Okongwu, a screen on Cunningham. Young misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Down low.
His first, team second. Shooting for Detroit. Alperen Şengün.
That free throw good from Şengün. The Pistons making a switch here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Atlanta's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. He drops it from range. Beasley's got 6.
The defense always has to be aware of Beasley beyond the arc. He's the last guy you want to give any space to.
Here's Sasser. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he's good on the first of 3.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And he's good on the second.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust. If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Now here's Young. He's got 11. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Johnson.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Outside Johnson. Second shot opportunity. That shot off. And so it's Atlanta out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Detroit has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul of the game. They set a pick. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sasser. Torres gets the 3 to fall.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
To the middle.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Team first. At the line for your Hawks.
Free throw good. Okongwu. Hits both from the stripe. And so it's Detroit with it. They trail by 18. Pass to Brown. Here's Sasser. Guarded by Young. Now here's Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
When the jumpers are falling for Cade Cunningham, it just adds another dimension to this team's offense.
And a deep 3 from Young. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
His first, team second. At the line for your Hawks.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
And the Pistons making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Trying to close out, you got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Cunningham. Nails the wide open jumper.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Outside Young. Here's Okongwu. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Outside Brown. Brown, a screen on Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Mamba, the pass to Young for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Sasser. 3-pointer off the mark.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
A nice shot by Young.
Built to score, Trae Young has been on one tonight.
Detroit calls timeout. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Stewart finds Cunningham. And here's Şengün. And again, the Pistons missing. Pass to Bamba. Fires for three. Some solid defense from Stewart. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
Sturdy play by Stewart, sticking with his shot and drawing a foul.
That's good from Stewart. Stewart hits them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's Beasley on the wing. Hits the trifecta.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Thompson. And again, the Pistons missing. Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Stolen by Thompson. Here's the break. And here's Brown for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Okongwu. Thompson pulls it in.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Brown passes to Şengün. And Okongwu with the block. And they're able to recover. Launches it. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Here's Young, following the score by Detroit. Yep, that one goes.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Beasley, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Cade Cunningham, his first, team's third.
That's good from Beasley.
Every team in the league is looking for instant offense. Malik Beasley can provide that.
Cunningham finds Brown. Young against Cunningham. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Stewart. And that's collected by Trae Young.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And the Hawks with another three.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trae. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game as New Balance presents our player of the game, Trae Young.